Hello everyone and welcome back, Dace here, and today I'm sharing my review of Yoku's Island Express on the Nintendo Switch. So let's get right into things. I want to start by saying that this is probably the most refreshing game that I've played in quite some time, and by that I don't mean that other games aren't awesome, because pretty much anything I play is amazing and I love it, but there was just something about this that really sucked me in right from the get-go. It was just such a joy to immerse myself in this game, and I had an absolute blast. So I started it the one day, the next day I was done the game. The day after that I think is when I got like 100%, and I literally didn't want to play any other game, so that speaks volumes to me anyway, as to like just how kick-ass Yoku is. Like, oh my god, so good. So yeah, in a nutshell, this was a breath of fresh air, with the tropical sun warming your skin as the ocean spray gently spatters against your face, while the sound of seagulls is heard above. You gaze down along the shoreline to see the lush green tree-covered hills in the distance, and wonder what secrets might be awaiting your discovery. So what is this? It's a unique blend of sort of like open world adventuring with like pinball mechanics and Metroidvania style exploration, which is really interesting. Like when I first saw this game and I saw that the fact that it was like Metroidvania and pinball, I had never heard of anything like that, and it just seemed really intriguing right from the get-go. So I was like, okay, I'm totally gonna check this out, because why not? So yeah, on top of all of that awesomeness, this takes place in a beautifully crafted world. Like everywhere you go, it's just so vibrant, lush, and inviting. Like all of the different environments are just so beautiful. The game is so alive. I could not get over that fact when I started playing and just kept playing more and more. Like it's just brimming with beauty and life, and just has this great energy about it. So anyway, as for the story, you play as this tiny beetle by the name of Yoku. He comes to Mokumana Island, maybe it's pronounced Mokumana, and he's coming here to more or less work for the post office, delivering letters here and there, but he ends up getting involved in this whole situation surrounding this island god that has been put to sleep, or is asleep, because he was like attacked by this being who's going around like butchering people and all this stuff. Anyway, so you are on a quest to help wake him up, and as like in addition to doing your like deliveries and stuff like that. So that's more or less how things start off. As for the gameplay, like everything plays really nicely and is pretty straightforward. You certainly don't have to be an expert in any one genre, like Metroidvania or pinball games, for instance, to be okay to just jump right in and have a blast right from the get-go. So like the pinball aspect can take a little getting used to, especially when you're in one of the pinball rooms and there will be various passageways you want to go down, or like one specific one out of 4 or 5, let's say. But the levers that you use for bouncing your character around, they have little indicators, so you can sort of use that as a gauge, which I thought was a nice inclusion. So yeah, as for the exploration of this game, it is just jam-packed with tons of hidden areas, tricks to access those areas, or items required, things you're supposed to accomplish before you proceed. There are just so many little nooks and crannies all over the place, a ton of things to collect and find, and just so many things to discover. It's just amazing. I think, yeah, like honestly, I didn't stop going at it until I was at 100%. You got like 60 wickerlings hidden all over the island, wallet upgrades so that you can hold more fruit, because that's the currency. Tools, abilities to progress, like just a ton of stuff. So many things to snag along the way. As for visuals, like honestly, you guys, I cannot stress this enough. Like this game is so beautiful. I showed my first like little video that I did when I started the game with some friends, and every single one of the people that, like the main people that I was showing this to, they were sold in 5 minutes. One of them in particular didn't even want to watch the rest because he was like, I just want to be playing this myself. And I totally hear that. This is a game that if you're going to play it, I recommend not looking up too much. Just jump in on your own and enjoy everything that it's going to offer you, because it's stellar. I love it. So you've got amazing locations on this island, like snow-heaped mountains, old and forgotten caves deep down. You got underwater sections, hot and dry areas, jungle settings which just have like the richest greenery everywhere you're going to be looking. Tropical beach environments, just so many awesome places that it was such a treat going through this game. As for music, solid music. I love the variety of tunes in this game. You got stuff that's laid back, chilled out beats, and then you have like bright, cheery beach tunes. Just such a superb variety. A solid job on the music. As for sound effects, again, like just fabulous. You got crisp pops, crunchy explosions when a slug goes off. The sounds they chose really complement the look and feel of this world. So yeah, like no complaints there. Yeah, all in all, like there isn't really much more that I want to say, because it's just, I'm still in awe of this game. Like I jumped in and I didn't come out until I was finished. And I think that is just spectacular. So if you're wanting something different, something refreshing, maybe give this a look. Yeah, it's not going to be for everyone, of course, but if you're seeing these visuals here during the video, or you checked out my first video, or you've seen some of the other stuff, oh my god, it's just, yeah, it's amazing. So anyway, that is like a little bit of a look on some of the things that I want to touch on. Yeah, more or less some of the highlights for me personally with my experience with the game. Yeah, I don't really want to like go too in depth as to like how other things progress or like unfold. Like it's so good that you might as well, if you want to know that, just play it yourself, okay? Do yourself a favor. So anyway, that's going to wrap up this review, you guys. Thank you so much for swinging on by and checking this out. Be sure to just crush that like and obliterate that subscribe. That would be so cool. And I swear to God if you don't. Anyway, yeah, you guys have an awesome day. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.